Alright, Valentine's Day.
Oh, hi, honey.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Valentine.
Hi, Valentine. Mwah.
Hi, Valentine. Mwah.
Another day, another drama. What's up, guys? I'm Sebastian Williams, and in today's episode of Keeping Up with the Beauty Gurus, we have Miss Jeffree Star. Now, he's back on my channel. I know he's been back on my channel a lot recently, but a lot of stuff just keeps happening, and I think it's only fair that I expose everything.
Shut up, get in.
Yes, the Jeffree Star show is continuing, and it is getting really fucking crazy. Literally every hour there are new receipts coming out. I think his name is Tap David, but I'm just gonna call him David. Hi David, how are ya? Basically, he posted a long video talking about how he can no longer be friends with Jeffree Star, even though they've been friends for over a decade. So David shares a couple of story times in his video talking about how Jeffree Star is behind the scenes. Now, David justifies his story by saying that he was friends with Jeffree Star for over a decade, and that despite many people have told him not to upload this video, he still decided to continue with it. So one of the stories he shared was when he and Jeffree were both in Las Vegas when Gwen Stefani cancelled her concert that was supposed to go to together. Then, according to David, Jeffree repeatedly said ethnic slurs for Jewish people.
And Jeffree told me, like, wow, I can't believe she canceled the show, and continued to say a very derogatory word towards Jewish people. It starts with a K. I'm not gonna repeat the word, but...
And I mean, are we really shocked here? In another instance, Jeffree and David were at the Hermes store.
Jeffree had made a specific comment about illegal leathers and exotic animal skins that are available at Hermes, but aren't legal in the state of Los Angeles. And he had made a comment saying that the same mayor that's making exotics illegal in Los Angeles is the same mayor that is giving illegals green cards. I looked at everyone else's reaction when he said that. They all looked at me, and we all kind of just sat back and was like, wow, I can't believe he's saying this.
Everyone around him was absolutely shocked and disgusted by the comment. In a third instance, Jeffree agreed to let David borrow pens from his security guard to go clubbing. Jeffree told David how the security guard used to be a police officer in Miami who got fired on the job for using the N-word. Jeffree then flew him from Miami to California to be his personal bodyguard, knowing this about his past. Girl.
I'm not gonna mention his name, but he had told me a story about how he was an ex-police officer, and he had got fired in Miami for saying the N-word on the job, and Jeffree flew him from Miami to be his personal bodyguard or security guard or whatever, knowing that about his past.
Also, after the clubbing, Jeffree allegedly started mocking a mutual friend who was also on that trip to David. Comments and vlogs footage have now cracked this person to none other than Trisha Paytas. Yes, David said Jeffree started going in on Trisha Paytas behind her back, talking about how bad her skin was, her weight, body shaming her. To David, this was so shocking because this was someone Jeffree pretended to be friends with on camera.
They had continued to make fun of this person all day, talk about how bad their skin was, body shame them, talk about their weight, talk about their past drug abuse, talk about their recovery. The most disgusting, horrible things for him, his crew who does hair and makeup, who works in industry, to say. He had brought up Black China, a woman of color, and talking about how stupid she was.
Is harmful, dangerous, gross, disgusting, and should never be promoted.
And I mean, this behavior just goes to show that Jeffree treats his friends completely different online and offline.
And the way that he talks and treats people when not being filmed and not on the internet is a completely different situation than what he posts on the internet. And for me, it is hurtful, and it is basically all lies.
Now, multiple receipts have come out in which Trisha talks negatively about Jeffree Star. So first we have to know the DM that David sent to Trisha. Credit to Dustin Daly who managed to get this receipt. So David shared, "Hey Trisha, damn, I don't know where to start, but I'll say me and Jeffree are not friends anymore. And I know he says crazy stuff all the time, just kidding and being wild, and non-PC stuff. But I sent you a message after we met and said you were the realest in the room. I was being cryptic in a way. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, or I didn't know if you cared, because I didn't know you well. But the night you didn't come out with us after we got back from the club, Jeffree, his hair guy and makeup guy were saying such bad stuff about you. Calling you fat and saying you had horrible skin and stuff about your hair and money and so many mean things. You don't have to believe me, I promise it's the truth." And of course Trisha responded to that with a confirmed DM that is actually confirmed that Trisha sent this back to him, saying, "Whoa, hey, thank you for this. I believe you 100%. He said a lot of things to my face that made me feel awful that trip. Hence why I left early. It is hard because I truly love him, and I know if I confront him, I will get backlash. You will, and ultimately, I'll be the one cancelled." Yikes. It's the first time I saw his true colors, and I'm just glad you let me know. I've kept my distance since that trip, and this is just more confirmation. It sucks to hear it, but I'm glad you told me. You were so cool to me, and I'll always appreciate that. But now, just when you thought that that was the end of it, she went on Twitter to kind of contradict this previous statement that I just read to you guys. Good morning, everyone. Make sure you check in on your loved ones and friends today and make sure they are doing good mentally. Have you checked on Trisha Paytas to see how she's doing after your Vegas trip? We'd love to know, sis. Again, I can only see what I experience, hear, and see. Everyone on the trip was nothing but kinda wonderful to me, over the top so. I have a vlog where I'm in tears after over what a great time I had. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, Trisha here is saying that she loves Jeffree Star regardless and that everyone was really kind to her on the trip, but in her previous DM to Tab David, she literally said that Jeffree was mean to her face. She did defend Jeffree Star in her vlog that she uploaded in February though, and she was praising Shane and Jeffree.
He's worked so hard and has amazing, like this amazing lifestyle. Like, I love him as a person. Like, that Sunday we got together, we had like the deepest talks. I just like love him so much. I was like, you know, I just love you. I'm so happy that these kind of people are successful. Jeffree deserves every ounce of success and love and adoration and admiration and respect that he gets. Like, I just love him. And I know that sounds like a lot. I like love him.
I think Spillsesh, another fellow drama channel here on YouTube, said it perfectly.
On May 18th, according to Dustin's receipt, you can see here, May 18th, that is when Tab sent this message to Trisha. After May 18th is when Trisha really started to post a lot about, you know, why her skin is the way it is, posting about how she does her makeup to cover up her acne, posting about how to make her face look skinnier, posting about why she's fat.
It is interesting to see her backtrack now and defend Jeffree publicly, while in the DM, which is confirmed to be true, she said she left early because Jeffree said something nasty to her face. But there is another instance in which Trisha Paytas contradicts herself once again. It is kind of getting crazy. So in her podcast called Dish with Trish, she literally talked about Jeffree Star and how his comments affected her mental health.
I had a situation like this recently, actually. It's like, hey, like, you're a good person. I just thought I should let you know, like, you know, when you left, they were talking shit about your weight and your skin and your hair, and like just triggers all around. I was like, oh my fucking God. And it makes me so angry, and it gave me crippling anxiety where I couldn't breathe. And this is the night Shane actually FaceTimed me because I was so overwhelmed, and I never come to him with drama. This was a situation where I'm just overwhelmed, and it took him, we FaceTime for hours and tears, and he kind of said the same thing. It's like, why did that person even tell you, you know? Because some people think they're being a good friend, and I guess this is where this debate comes in, and you're gonna have your opinion on it, and I'll have my opinion on it. But my opinion is like, if it's gonna hurt the person, why tell?
So she also uploaded a new video called Unboxing New Shane Dawson Makeup X Jeffree Star, in which she's literally praising Jeffree Star once again. But she also came forward with a little Instagram stories in which she also defends Jeffree Star once again.
I talked to Jeffree Star the other day, and I told Jeffree, I was like, you know what, just don't even read comments, don't even get on Twitter. And then he voice memoed me this morning. I was like, oh my God, thank you for that. Like, honestly, sometimes you just need to not read comments. You know, Shane told me that he muted his own name so he doesn't have to see, you know, the bad things.
Now, Jeffree Star also recently uploaded a Snapchat rant.
I'm not gonna entertain people that want clout and attention and followers. When I leave on a really note with someone and our last texts are all positive and great, and then months later they make up a bunch of shit about me on camera. No. We're not gonna entertain it. We're not gonna feed into the negativity, and I'm not going to give an ounce of to these people who are literally making it out of thin air. A few checklist things? No, I don't talk to my real friends ever. Sorry, I know it sounds fun and exciting. Me and Trisha Paytas are like this. I know you guys are trying to feed into her negativities. It's not gonna work. I know everyone wants a bloodbath. It's not real. Me and Trisha had a crazy time in Vegas. We're really good friends, and I'm bored.
So why is Trisha Paytas defending Jeffree Star right now? But on the other hand, she said that it affected her mental health and how bad she felt after Jeffree Star called her literally fat. He literally called Trisha Paytas fat, which is insane.
If anything, Jeffree just jokes around, but it was nothing bad. Like, I don't know.
And Jeffree Star, of course, had to clap back saying, I feel sad for people like you. This is what you're spending your time on. I love at Trisha Paytas and don't feed into lies and anymore. But you do you, speaks volumes. No, you tried to degrade me with your rude comment. Doesn't sound like checking in on her. Sounds like believing a rumor and then being mean to me by using my friend's name. Not good for anyone's mental health. None of you actually care about me as a human or my mental health. This is entertainment to you and it's sad. Ooh, child. Girl, it's a mess. So yeah, guys, that's a tea for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Keeping Up with the Beauty Gurus. I'm sure there will be a new episode very, very soon because these influencers are really, really trying it. Follow me on my social media. Everything will be linked down below and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.